the thing I'm most excited for is not only going out in the woods and how I'm doing it, but the moment that I click the little eyeball on OBS to release the phone number that people can call is going to be the best time of my life. I
It's gonna be
cannot wait to do that. Whether it's a bad call or a good call, I mean, if you just think about it and remember the back in the day in Coast to Coast AM, he did not screen calls back then, so he never knew what he was going to get. Now, when he realized that the person on the line wasn't there for the right reasons, he would quickly rush them along. But I want everybody to know here and now, all of you have the opportunity to get whatever's on your mind off your chest with me.
Do you remember the old TV show, the pilot episode of Werewolf? I was just thinking, Art Bell has gotten some crazy calls. And
Yes.
I remember quite that this was one of my favorite shows from the 1980s. It was just called Werewolf. It was kind of cheesy, and but still, this show, I'm going to share this with you guys here. We're going to share the screen. Imagine getting a caller that tells you they're a werewolf.
No shit.
So here he is in the show. This kid is telling his best friend, Eric, that he's a werewolf. And I remember Art Bell would get phone calls from people, and they'd be like, I actually saw a vampire. And I actually get people calling and saying they are vampires and shit. And the whole X-Files was inspired by Art Bell Nightcrawler stuff. And the sequence, this is actually a really good werewolf transformation, so I will play a little bit more of it. But it's just when he starts telling him his story, it's so, the acting in this is so good. This kid that's in the beginning, that actually is the man asks him to shoot him. Yeah, kid's acting is so good. Now, the kid they had choose to play the lead looks like a Michael Hasselhoff if you order him off a Wish. He's terrible. It sucks that he stays in the series, but this young kid, you see him in other stuff.